What can I do for you? You're looking to get measured. I suppose I can oblige. What particular garment would you like to be measured for? I see. I see. No, that's perfectly acceptable. Are you going to some sort of event or some sort of social gathering? Maybe, judging by your current attire, some form of, I'm not too sure, like a tea party or maybe a soiree of sorts. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. You know, I can work with this. I can work with this easily. This is nice. This is good. Tell me your current styles, as it were. What do you usually go for in terms of? Yeah. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Good. I can see that. That's nice. That fits. That works. Okay. Yeah. Nice. No, that's good. That's really nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear the barking dogs. Ignore those. Just next door there is an illegal dog fighting ring, so we have to deal with that. But don't worry. You know, there's only so many times you can call the police on those sorts of things. So so I go with that. I think your use of color is very sophisticated. It's very nice. It's subtle, but it really brings out your eyes, and it complements your skin very nicely. So I think the sort of palette that you've clearly come in wearing is going to work very nicely, and I'd like to sort of keep it around that sort of mark. I think, yes. Now I just say you're looking absolutely delightful. I don't mean to cross any boundaries. I don't mean to be inappropriate in any sense, but wow, that's all I'm going to say. Yes. If I was Italian, I'd maybe say Bella, or French, I would say bon. Or maybe if I was German, I would say, I actually don't know that many words in German. Krankenwagen. I wouldn't say that, I think that means ambulance, but I'd probably say something more appropriate. And, you know, that'd be... So I'm getting lost in your eyes a little bit. Your eyes are like a labyrinth of... Well, not a labyrinth, though. There's usually minotaurs living in those. I don't think there's a... Sorry. I'm being struck by your beauty here. It's really something else. We'll move on. So I'm thinking for the style, we're going to go with something a bit... It's going to be classic with a modern twist. You know, the jacket is going to remain... we're going to go with sort of an open sports sort of look. With that, probably a low collar. We're not going to go with buttons. No. We're going to go with a shirt. Kind of a loose fit shirt. A French tuck, I think. And then through, and on the bottoms there as well, it's going to be something open and freeing and easily accessible. And it's going to be great. It's going to be really nice. Look, hey, what are you doing tonight? Yeah, of course. You got why you're yes, yeah. But after that, what are you doing? All right, yeah, 4 a.m. I know, probably going to. Yes, I imagine you would be going to bed, wouldn't you? Does it have to be your bed? I'm positing just a suggestion for your night. You know, I've got a bed. I do have a bed in my house. It's big. It's not quite a double, but you know you can fit 2 people in there. One of them is sort of crammed up against the wall, but often they say it's fine. So their leg cramps up sometimes, but they can live with it. I've got 2 pillows as well. You know, it's one for me, one for you. What? I'm sorry if I'm being incredibly forward. I know you're here. You're paying me for a professional service, but I can't help but, get lost in your charms, in your ways, in your desires. Yes. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Sorry, yes, of course I'll make that suit. Yes, the prices here are, well, I don't want to use the term extortionate because that implies I would be extorting you, and I would never do something like that to a beautiful person like you. No siree, no siree. There are, well, maybe for what you've described last minute, because we are the only place around here. It would be, I don't know, £15,000 cash. Or, we do a discount, but I'm not sure you'd be interested in that. It's well, you got to come back to mine, and then yeah. I realise as the words are coming out of my mouth, it sounds like this is coming off a lot more creepy, a lot more sexually aggressive than I'd intended. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to coerce you. That's not sexy. Coercion is not sexy. What I'm trying to say is, you should come back to mine. We'll have a nice time. I don't want you to feel like you're doing me a favor by doing so. What I'm trying to say, I think, is that you're nice, and that I'd like you to come back to mine. And I don't. And we're in a professional setting, as you know. So me, as someone providing you a service, it is taboo for me to cross that gap between a service provider and getting to know you more intimately, because obviously you're here requiring a service, and I'm here essentially requiring your money, and there can be some difficulties with those things overlapping. You understand? So it is difficult for me to appropriately communicate what I want to communicate in this environment. And I know you've been looking at your watch, sort of hinting that I should just get on with the purchase, and probably communicating to me in quite a subtle, no, subtle's the wrong word, it's very obvious, quite a non-verbal way that you're not really interested in my advances. But however, I am going to proceed with them nonetheless, because I think there's something here. I think there's something here. There's something here that's interesting me. So I don't mean to be inappropriate. I know in some other places you go to, there's a young flirty woman who makes lots of flirty innuendos, and it's very nice, and it's very good, and it's very nice. You haven't gone there. You've gone to another shop where they aren't as careful with their words, and their intentions are a lot plainer to see. But that's where you've ended up. And so this is clearly an uncomfortable interaction between us both. Neither of us are going to walk out of here happy or pleased. I'm certainly not, clearly. You've got no desires on me. You're going to walk out probably leaving a bad Google review, sort of TripAdvisor. I can already see you're WhatsApping in a friends group, probably telling them not to come here, or you probably voice recorded some of what I've been saying. So I guess what I'm saying is, after all that, I mean, do you want to come back to mine? No. Please? No, that's not... Okay, no. Well, no, I'm not going to beg. That would be uncouth. And also, if I'm begging you for that, and you do sort of say yes, that's not really consent, is it? That's not that's a bit oh, so what I guess what I'm saying is please. What I'm saying is please. No, still no. Okay, I'm running fast out of ideas. I've got to pull out the old nuclear card, as they say, the old nuclear card. If you don't sort of come back with me tonight, I'll struggle to communicate this with you in a way that won't get me in trouble. If you don't come home with me tonight, that's it for me. I'm toast. I'll be chicken sandwich in the morning. I'll be halfway to Florida. I'll be up to my gills in mud. I'll be the London Underground. I'll be Jimmy's uncle. I'll be the Great Barrier Reef. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you don't come back with me, I'll be Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'll be a little big lemony Joe. You catching my drift? I'll be yeah, I think you yeah, well, that's what I'll do. And that'll be your fault. All your fault. Oh, you'll be thinking, oh, if only. How bad could it be? It could be very bad. In fact, it probably will be. It's awful. For you. For me, be great. Well, the door's locked anyway, so I'll just wait. Okay. No, you're right. That's kidnap. Tell you what. I'm gonna, because you are right. This is very illegal and immoral and awful in so many different ways. The other barbershops I go to that do this sort of stuff, it's quite flirty. Not barbershops, we're not a barbershop. Like a cost-fitting. It's quite flirty. It's quite flirty. It's quite light-hearted. It's fun. Yeah, this is different to that. So I should probably go to jail. Yeah, I'm just going to go to jail. Just feel free to just take whatever you want, and I'm going to go to jail. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. Sorry about all of this, about everything. Yeah. All right.